Maybe we'll look at how much sleep is healthy.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question. We've talked about this before. I have fears that I don't sleep enough. Help me feel better. Or make me feel worse. Go ahead.
Yes. So generally speaking, we sleep less as we age. And for reasons Joey mentioned, the youngest of the humans are going to sleep the most. So if we lump newborns, infants, toddlers, and preschool age children, we're going to see them needing sleep from anywhere from 10 to 17 hours.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Wow, exactly, right?
Yeah, and that's including
You wouldn't get anything done.
yeah, exactly. That includes their naps and stuff too.
Okay.
Which I was wondering. I don't know many kids who can get 13 straight hours consistently.
My daughter gets close. She gets 12.
Oh wow.
Pretty much every day.
That's legit.
Or 11. I think she's down to 11 now. And she's almost 8. So she takes after her mother. She likes to sleep. Anyway.
Yeah. So if we move up an age category, school age kids and teens require anywhere from like 8 to 11. So it just kind of keeps coming down all the way until we look at young adults and adults who require that magic 7 to 9 hours, which we've probably heard.
And with teens, at least in my experience with teens, it kind of fluctuates over time. I mean, when they're going through growth spurts or whatever, they'll need more sleep, and then sometimes they need a little less. But in general, it's what was it? You said
8 to 11.
8 to 11.
You know.
All right. And then you said young adults. What was it?
7 to 9.
And that's what persists for how long? When does it start to taper off? When you need even less?
That's where I think we need to set the bar.
Yeah.
I think as far as whether you're 55 into your 70s and 80s, that's still
so the
should
goal
be the
is
goal.
still
the goal, even though, like we're alluding to, in your 70s and 80s, it is harder for the elderly population to maintain that level of sleep.
And I've seen that. I mean, I experienced that with my own grandparents. Why is that? Why is that as you get older, you sleep less? You just feel the need to sleep less.
There's definitely, I mean, I don't want to speak out of turn, but I know there's got to be some sort of dysregulation with the sleep wake cycle in general, just as far as when your melatonin starts and stops and when your cortisol starts and stops to release, and some things that you're biologically up against. Which at the same time, it's sort of happening naturally. So to sit here and say it's 100% bad is hard too.
Yeah.
You know,
All
it's just
hormones
it's like a gray hair kind of thing. Your sleep changes. It's like I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. And hormones play a role because man or woman, their hormones are down.
Yeah.
So when you start again back to that interplay with neurotransmitters and demand, but I think Dante's right in the sense that the goal should be maybe to rewind the clock back a little bit. In that sense, whenever you do hit that elderly age.
Especially with all of the things that it affects.